For the past several years, fans have been told over and over again by entertainment companies, by the mainstream media, by activist mobs online, that you shouldn't care what race someone is, that race doesn't matter when you cast a character. It doesn't matter if you're race swapping Ariel or Tinkerbell. It doesn't matter if you're race swapping characters in Lord of the Rings on Amazon for Rings of Power. It's just racist for you to criticize a character not looking the way you think they should look. Well, it's funny because they sing a different tune when the shoe's on the other foot, don't they? This is the news that so many people are reacting to today for yet another Disney live action portrayal. This time, it's of Lilo and Stitch. And the character they chose to play Nani, people are not very happy about it. Sydney Adedong has been cast as Nani in the upcoming Lilo and Stitch live action movie. Now, Pop Base decided to take, I'm just going to be fair, a very light picture of Sydney to put against this pretty dark picture of Nani. I want to point that out. This is also another picture you could find out there of her, but it has led to a ton of criticism and a ton of backlash for Disney right now. If you look all over social media, all of the very same people who were cheering and praising the fact that Ariel was going to be black somehow have a problem with a little bit lighter skinned version of Nani. You could just scroll through and see some of these reactions. The Nani I imagine, well, there you go. Nani was a dark Hawaiian woman. What is this? And yes, you are seeing the accusation of colorism instead of racism right now. Colorism, as if you only care what color they are, not what their racial background is, because Sydney actually is Hawaiian. She grew up there. That's what her heritage is. She just might not be as dark as some people would have wanted. You got more responses right here. One thing Disney's going to do is colorism and only cast light skin. Yes, the cast and crew should be held responsible, but when do we start holding the actors who take these roles responsible as well? Some things you should just say no to. Enough. No shade to that young lady, but she should have said no to this casting, and shame on the directors for choosing her. This is colorism, and considering the current state of affairs in Hawaii and the plot of Lilo and Stitch, this casting has heavy shades of, well, there is racism right there. Not just colorism, but racism. This is a disservice to brown girls. Colorism remains strong in this industry. This entire thing is laughable, because these are the very same people that are celebrating race-swapping Ariel in The Little Mermaid, race-swapping Tinkerbell. They laugh. They say, deal with it. I think that you should cast people exactly as close to the way that they look in an animated version from a comic book, whatever it is. I think you should try to get as close of a replication as possible, because those things are important. So I am on your side. I do think that they should cast accurate depictions. I do think that they should get as close as they can. Now, I will say there's some pictures of her out there, and I'll find right here. Y'all are tripping for no reason. She's going to be a great Nani. She does definitely look like, I don't know whether she was in the sun more or whatever. She definitely has some pictures where she looks way closer to the color of Nani. So I think a lot of people are going based off some of the pictures that immediately got put out there, maybe even intentionally to create this conversation. But how fucking ironic is it? How ironic is it that the very same people that have been screaming, that have been clapping, that have been praising these big, massive race swaps and say, race doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, you're just a bigot, you're just a racist if you have a problem with Black Ariel. Now that someone even matches the heritage of the character that they're playing, just as a couple skin tones off in terms of color, these people are now freaking the fuck out and having a meltdown over it. You told us that it didn't matter. You told us we should just get over it. You told us, oh, we're going to erase all these redheads because race doesn't matter. We need more representation. But now that the shoe's on the other foot, things are a little bit different. It is an absolute meltdown right now over this Lilo and Stitch casting. I'll be honest, I was not a fan of the original Lilo and Stitch movie. It really didn't capture me when it came out. I was a little aged out of it at that point. Don't care about it. But already, yet another Disney live-action movie with a ton of controversy surrounding this casting. But this time, it's from the same people who were totally fine when they were erasing white people. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.